What's going on, YouTube? It's okmall, and we're back with another tier 5 dungeon. This time around, we're doing the tier 5 dungeon with my Mahir light armor heavy shield combo build. I just hit level 22, clearing the guys outside, which puts us right where I need to be to make this build what I originally envisioned it to be. I'm going to briefly cover this. I didn't cover it in my previous tier 5 undead dungeon, so if you guys haven't seen that one yet, please go back and watch it. It was Mahir. I think I leveled up twice within that dungeon, and it was a pain in the butt, but I digress. I think I died a couple times. But either way, regardless, we finished it. So yeah, what we're going to look at here is we went into vitality, perception, and into strength. I don't want to go into the details of when I got what, when, and where. We'll save that for the guide video. But as it stands at level 22, main hand is at 32. We have 115% weapon damage, 7.5 body part, 15 armor damage, 22 armor penetration. Accuracy, pretty solid, at 98. Gets even higher when you have offensive tactics. Crits 12, 56 crit efficiency. A little bit of counter there at 24. Skill energy cost is a little lower. Not too crazy. My base cooldowns is nice at 75%. Plus with tactical advantage, you take another 20% off of that for anything that's a stance or a maneuver. That's good stuff. Bleed chance 10. 170 base HP with the buffs I have. I'll go over those buffs in a second. 13 energy resto. Healing efficiency is 110. 55% energy resto at 126. Average protection, because we're going light armor, is at 7. 68% block chance with 68 block power. Pretty solid there with 20% dodge chance. Now the 20% dodge chance coupled with elusiveness gives us a decent amount of dodge, especially if I have defensive tactics on, and it goes up pretty decently high there, which is nice. So whenever I do run out of dodge, or sorry, when I do run out of block power, and it does happen, I can at least fall back on a little bit of dodge. We have 54% control and 49% move. Realistically, I would probably put move resistance on a few more pieces of gear. It's just I got tired of trying to, do the gamble with the enchantment scrolls. So control here, move there. No enchantments on this, and no enchantments on these 3 pieces, as well as the Prin Pavis. No enchantments there. But I digress. Let's move on. 32% fatigue resistance needs to be higher, in my opinion. This build eats up fatigue like no tomorrow. It is absolutely insane how much fatigue I end up using. We always in the negatives here. My immunity dropped again too, unfortunately. But moving on, damage takes is at a base of 100% with 18 physical, 16 nature. That's basically it for our defenses. We're going to keep an eye on this stuff here throughout the battles, right? Because we want to keep an eye on our block power, determine what skills to use at what time. If we look, I'm also going to put another point. I forgot, I just leveled up outside. I forgot to say that. So strength, I'm going to put another point there. I get to 69.5 and 69. Weapon goes up to 33. If we go into our abilities next, we put no weapon points. The only thing we did put was for shields. We've maxed it out now. All of these work really well together to keep our block power recovery higher, especially using shield bash on cooldown. You want to use this often. Replenishes 35% of your maximum block power. It's very, very helpful. You'll see as we go along. Warfare, we're not entirely finished with it, but being Mahir, we put more 1 2 3 4 5 6 more than 6 points in here, which just got us straight down to where I wanted it to be. Oh, sorry, I didn't get war credit. No, my bad. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Yeah, exactly 6 points in here, but I'm not finished with it yet. I'll end up going right on target into finisher, from finisher into armor crusher. Admittedly, to make full use of armor crusher, I probably should have gone to the proselytes first, so we can use armor crusher against these heavily armored guys here instead. But it happens. This was closer. But regardless, finisher is going to be nice, because the next skill I will be grabbing up is going to be Adrenaline Rush, and being able to reset its cooldown timer with utilizing finisher It's going to be very helpful, but that's 2 more level ups. Going into athletics. This is the skill we're unlocking basically right now, but we'll talk about what we have at least. So dash, elusive, right? We're dodgy and we're blocky, so it's a little bit of both. You need elusiveness. Instead of going down the mighty kick, push the falling route, we don't need energy. That's not really a big concern of this build. All these skills are usually using pretty low amounts of energy anyway, so I didn't need that. Instead, sudden lunge and keeping my cooldowns refreshed more often by using sudden lunge, it was the better alternative. Adrenaline rush is what's going to make this build even better. It's 10 turns of adrenaline rush. It's decreased pain, replenishing energy. It's decreased damage, which is the huge part of it all. The added crits, energy resto, pain resistance is nice too, but realistically it's just the damage reduction. Underneath armored combat, I was planning on getting these 3 skills. Admittedly, I don't know if I need to at this stage in the game. I might be able to switch this around and hell, maybe even finish off the entire warfare tree. I don't really know. The original thought was to grab these 3 up toward the later half of the game, mainly for this one, for the block power recovery. But I have way too many skills to be using to swap this one in anywhere, so I might not end up using that. Survival, this is what we're going to do right now. So Pathfinder, I love it. I know where the enemies are. Ever Vigilance is great. Adds more dodge chance and, basically prolongs our vigor every time we kill somebody. We went straight down this way too. Got Will to Survive. That one actually saved me a couple of times. In fact, I should have got Will to Survive before Ever Vigilant, but I didn't. This is the skill we're going to be grabbing up. So let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're Mahir, right? The whole idea was that we get an extra skill point. So I'm going to put this here. Boom. I used a skill point, got a free skill point. Now we're going to go back over into athletics. You got to play this out smart. You don't want to, fall in the Mahir trap and do 6 in every single skill tree before moving on. Just balance it out and benefit from it much later. So now we got Adrenaline Rush. I'm going to take off of the hot bar here, and we're going to put it instead on number 4. That right there is essentially the entire build as it stands thus far. Weapons, we went for the Templar sword. I put life drain on this one. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but when it does do damage, at least it can heal us a little bit. We have the Fencer doublet. I went for the highest amount of dodge I could find. This happened to be the highest dodge. Tide gloves, just for additional fumble reduction, because I don't have any points into agility, as you can see. So having reduction in fumble was nice. And I didn't need accuracy. So I went for 2 silver emeralds to give me some more HP. Ruby pendant, just to give us a little extra accuracy, some cooldown. And yeah, you get the idea there. The highest dodge ones I could find were the Mage Hunter boots, so we went with those. This one gave us some crit and counter. Well, we would like the counter. I mean, it does help when we're using our shields. This one had the highest dodge you can get. Grab it up. This one, same thing. Dodge, grab it up. And then this took me so long to find a tier 5 shield. It was crazy. But we got one. We finally got a tier 5 shield, which is great. So control res, move res is massive on this one. 15 and 26. The dodge chance compared to the tier 4 one, it still reduces it by the exact same amount of 20%. Block chance at 45. Block power is 50. Block power recovery, negative 25. That's the part that kind of sucks with heavy shield, is the block power recovery. But regardless, we got skills to make that work. That basically covers the build, and I should be okay. I got a Paragork in case I need to pop it later. Let's go ahead and pop in here and see what we can do. 4 enemies right off the bat. One's an archer, of course it is. Well, he already seen me. So much for that. Swordsman. Oh yeah, everybody's got moves like Jagger apparently. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop off offensive tactics. We're gonna do hold the line. Now, if we look here, back down, 30% block power recovery, which isn't anything right now, but 69 block power. This guy, he's got Hornet's Honey. This guy's got Hornet's Honey. This guy's got, what was that one? Alquid. No, that's a Paragork. I apologize. Okay. Now let's go and I guess wait in place. Any other skills I should use right now? I'll use the adrenaline rush in a moment. We'll have 10 turns to take these guys down. So I think I'll begin with blocking. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now the key here is, yes, this decreases our dodge chance. Okay, cool. But it makes us block 100%. So we're just gonna pop that. 93 is close enough. I'm gonna start off with opening that. We don't need to recover our block power just yet, but I do like to open up with it. Okay, we took a little bit of damage to our shield there. Not the end of the world though. Now here we are again. I'm going to recover some block power. Of course it didn't work because I didn't do any damage. I'm wondering if I should even pop that right now. If I hit both of these guys, block power recovers up to 42. Now we're going to increase our block. I want to take this guy out. Axes tend to do more against shields, it seems like. Yeah, we're doing good here. Nothing to really see there. And we have charges, which is nice. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Cleared my throat. So that wasn't too bad of a confrontation. We took a couple hits here and there, but not too bad at all. Let's just go this way. That guy is another one of those two-handed or one-handed sword users who can be a bit of a pain in the butt. He's gonna come straight over to me though, allowing me to get a pretty good start with this. Keep an eye on our block. Currently at 50 or 93 at 52. Get them recovery going. Hit him with that. 32%. Good flipping crit right there. Oh, a mage hunter? Easy peasy. We ain't even worried about this guy. Put everything on cooldown. He did block that, but he's gonna be dead here soon. Just like that. We have a dead end, so we do have to go to the south. Now it looks like there's a lot of enemies down here. This is gonna be a little tricky to try to pull everybody. He's gonna see me from there. Just the one. There we go. He might have aggroed some more people. 3. I knew he's gonna attack me like that. We're just gonna open up because he's gonna block. I'm gonna block. He did a lot of damage to our block. So 25 there. Knock him back to recover a wee bit. Put everything on cooldown. Recover some more block. Spearman, I fought one outside. This one's actually got a little bit of a debuff, so less accuracy. That's awesome for us. Wait for him to get a little bit closer before I start popping some skills here. I'm gonna walk back, do this, do that, do that. Step forward. I'm gonna save a lot of my skills, I think, for this guy. Hell, I might even pop Adrenaline Rush. Who knows? Start off with C's. He's gonna step away. 90. This is my last turn. Wait again. 4, 4. Knock him. Try to block. Do some recovery right there. Block. Recovered again. Do it again. Nice, he's dead. That wasn't so bad. Alright. We have an archer who's apparently drunk. And a dog. How can you see me from the hidden shadows, my guy? Oh, you're still there in the... Okay, I see. Never mind, carry on! We're going to elusive just to kind of give our block a little bit of a break. Okay. See what we're facing here. Can always rush up. Let's pop this and that before we rush or decide to rush. Yeah, this guy's coming straight for me. Who knows what it is? Just go ahead. Oh, just do it. Oh, they're both archers. Interesting. Alright, so we haven't used Adrenaline Rush yet. Haven't needed to, which is awesome to see, actually. I'm worried about using Adrenaline Rush and just not being off of cooldown when we actually need it. Though it's only got 36 rounds of cooldown. If I mix that with offensive tactics first, I should get that cooldown even further lower. This dungeon has been a lot easier than the undead one. I will not lie about that. He did hit us. Whatever on cooldown, he's running. Ah, I see. Let's go elusive. Put everything on cooldown here. Seize the initiative. Recover any block that I need to recover. This might be a good opportunity to give it a shot. So let's go ahead. 12 turns of Adrenaline Rush. Cooldown is 31. I also have, obviously, Sudden Lunge, which is quite helpful. Block is there. Let's block up again. Recover any block. Seize the initiative. Block again. Recover. Good mix right there. I'm going to do that in the open. Help me keep my block power recovery higher. Do it again. It didn't work that time. Four, yeah, I can't get this recovered, so I can't block and I can't dodge. That's okay though. He just switched. Noise, we're recovered. Took a little bit of damage there. Nothing too crazy though. Here's what I like to do. So this has got 5 turns. Watch this. It's got 91 cooldown. Pop that first. It's down to 67. Heal up a wee bit. I prefer doing it that way. Got a pupper dog. And that guy's not too bad. I knew I should have blocked there. I'm just going to hit him because I'm afraid that he's going to be able to block this. Block power recovery back. Do that again. Whatever that cooldown. Block power recovery again. Those are one of those situations. Probably would have been better off just to do the elusive for a little bit since my block was being decreased pretty quickly. We have another mace user. So 3, 8. 7 turns there. Block is at, ooh, very, very low. So we're gonna pop elusive. Recover some block. Block up, because this guy's gonna probably rush us. One more turn on hold the line. Ooh, I tried putting everything on cooldown, didn't work. Blocks at 55. Get some recovery. Hit both of those guys. Get our block up. Slam him against the wall. Just like that. Who knows what's going to come across this door. We're just going to take it. We have adrenaline rush, and we have also will to survive. So if I get a bunch of negatives, both of those are going to help me heal up. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Endurance training, sturdiness from the globe, one of the artifacts that you can find. Peace of mind is from his prayer buff, and then that's just vigor. I completely forgot about that early on in this video, so I apologize. Let's do this. Open. Okay. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on this the whole time. This guy here with the sword is probably the one we want to take out first. Go ahead and pop elusive. We're already out of adrenaline rush stacks. Nice. And we leveled up again. That's another point into strength. And then we come on down to abilities. Let's look on through. I believe we're going to go into warfare. So this one just gives all of our attack skills, more accuracy, less fumble. We can't use the second half, but that just leads into finisher to help me reduce my cooldowns on everything. Plus the armor crusher is going to be helpful for anybody that does have armor. So we're just keep on going down this route. All right, so this room's probably going to be pretty hectic. Just try to shout, get people to come to me. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We have to come forward. Or just wait for them to come to me because they're all gonna rush. Alright. Here goes nothing. Maybe we'll pop this one later. Let's start off with ooh, that did not work. They're gonna get pegged in the back of the head, which is nice. Plenty of block chance and block power right now. So let me seize the initiative, then this guy. Block power is gone. So let's go ahead and elusive stacks. Recover our block power a wee bit. It's down to 49 because these guys can take our block power down. We're going to switch because we have one more point on offensive tactics. Or offensive, yeah. Now we got defensive tactics. 4 more turns there. We still have points into dodge. We're at 81 dodge chance right now. Put that on cooldown, which helps everything else's cooldowns. Add some more block power recovery. Take the axe guy out. This dude's almost dead. Block back up. Seize the initiative. Hit 1 point, but it worked. From here, I've been doing some damage to this guy, so much so that he has no energy left. That was a good one. Brings cooldowns back. Now he's dead. I got my block power back. Get more back. Block back up. 100% block chance right now with all my defensive tactics or defensive stacks. Did the AoE. Everybody's running. Still got 100% block chance. Just like that. He dead. We aggroed whatever that guy over there. And an archer, go figure. Dog's back in it. Alright, back to looking. 95. Elusive. Oh, I shouldn't have used elusive right yet. I still had raise shield on. That was a fault of my own. There we go. Stack that back up. Everything on cooldown. Blocked it. Now everybody ran away. I can kill this guy. Nicely done. Cool, now we're at the basement already. Let's clear this side out since there's only 2 people. Start off with C's. Break that defense. He's dead. This guy's gonna rush. Let's take a look. Block power, perfect. Hold the line again. Seize the initiative. Recover the block. Dude, I don't even need adrenaline rush anymore. All right, another large room filled with enemies. They're all gonna rush us. And they're getting empowered by this guy. Perfect opportunity, I think, to try the adrenaline rush tactic this time around. Let's wait. Defend up. Keep an eye on everything. 93 block power. This would be a huge hit. Miss, but that's okay. I'm gonna switch back over to defensive tactics. Shield slam both of these guys. Elusive. Get our dodge up. And then I want to... Here, let's go ahead and... Now if we look, damage taken's at 44% with max stacks here. Dodge is 14. Block power back up. Another AoE there. Block power back up. Hold the line again. Reduce some cooldowns. Just like that. Block up again. Still got max stacks at defensive. Slam him against the wall. 93, 100. Hold the line, still holding. Still 100% there. Slam away. We got more folks joining this party here. Adrenaline rush is down to 13 rounds for cooldown. And you can tell my fatigue, I talked about it earlier, it's racking up pretty quickly now. Let's start off with this. Let's go into 7. Bad idea to come to me first, my guy. Should have swapped. This dude is a spearman. We need to recover. We're gonna go into dodge this time. 52% dodge chance. Put everything on cooldowns. Do adrenaline rush again. Hit the axe guy out next. Keep that up. Slam him away. 4, because I forgot to do that. There we go. He will come to me. Because they're dumb like that. Frickin'. Even with my head being damaged like this, it's all good. Okay, I got 2 more guys showing up. He's gonna rush us. Tried putting everything on cooldown, didn't work. Adrenaline rush. Again, we're gonna monitor this here. We've got, let's see here, we've got 48. 45 out of 70. 4-2. Pop that. That gives us a little bit more. Who do I want to kill first? 79, 6. 983, 100%. You're next. Blocks down a little bit. Do that again. Push him away this time. Recover some more. Pop that again. Okay, do defensive tactics again. Will it be free if I do it like this? And like that. I could pop both of them back to back for free. Give me back to 100%. Helping reduce some cooldowns. Back up to 100%. There we go. Nice. All right. And nothing else in this room. That's awesome. Again, fatigue, a little bit of an issue, but we're on the 2nd floor right now, so. How do I get this guy to attention? I guess I don't. There we go, got him. This is what I imagined my heavy armor, heavy shield build to look like, but it looks like it works a lot better on light armor. Question is, do I want to fight all these guys back to back? I could always smoke them out. I mean, we could try it. I've already engaged. This guy, the beautiful thing about the sword user, he's in heavy armor. A little bit of smoke and he'd be freaking toast. We fall back, fall back, fall back. Go right here. Be a good spot for us. I think this, let's do this. And then smoke right about, I think here. Double check. 78. Go ahead and block. It's easy initiative on this guy. I shouldn't be in the smoke right now. I think the smoke ended right there. I believe I put it right in the correct spot. These guys should be coughing. Losing energy super fast. 63.95. Use that again. 25. Nice. We are going to switch over to the defensive tactics, puts us up to 100% block chance. Nice. Beautifully done. And now I gotta wait for the other guy. Wait for the smoke to clear. Do that. Go here. Dead. Very smooth. Now before we end the little series or little episode or whatever we want to call this, let's see what we get. Medium boots, which I don't need, but the tapestry's nice. That's additional weapon damage for us and negative 10% damage taken. That's gonna be awesome when you pair that together with the adrenaline rush. Adrenaline rush, I think, dropped us down to like 40 something percent. This will put us down to like negative 30 or so percent damage taken. That's awesome. That's really, really good. Again, this one was a very, very easy dungeon, especially when you compare this. We're not even done yet, but especially when you compare this dungeon to the undead one that I previously ran. Holy cow. Frustrations in that dungeon were insane. I died so much. I have not seen an undead dungeon that packed full of like high tier enemies in a very, very long time. And there we go. I thought we were almost done here, but there's a spot up this way. Not the end of the world. This guy's pretty easy. Especially when he can't do any of his skills. And now he's dead because he ran away. That's it. That's the whole freaking dungeon. Let's go. Well, that'll do it for today. So if you guys liked the video, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.